졸려. 됐어. 오오오오오오오오. 오오오오오오오오. So tiring today. Oh, I'm so tired. 우리가 역대급 피곤. 오오오오. 에에에에. 롤리. 이게 아파. Hi guys. Good morning. It feels so short today. 오늘 왜 이렇게 짧아 보이지? 롤리. 랄리. 입술 너무 아파. My lips. 아우치. 오늘 너무 바빠요. Today I'm very busy. I have to take my grandma to the hospital. And from her house to the hospital, it takes an hour. But from my house to my grandma's, it takes another hour. So I just have moving time of 2 hours. And I just want to be like, Grandma, let's meet at the hospital, because going to the hospital for me is an hour, but I have to go bring my grandma to the hospital, so wasting 2 hours in the car. Talking about wasting, I have to, before I forget, move my work stuff. Lolly. Yeah, I have to take her back too. Luckily today I don't have anything after, so hi. I guess we could say that it's good, but in general it's not good. Song stream job search for music. 어디지? 이거 아니었나?
It's worth it because grandma loves you.
I don't know about that. Triangle with hour-long sides, yeah. So it's, yeah. I guess I should see it in a more positive way. I mean, cause grandma is too many. 투머치다. 혼돈이 투머치. So anyways, I hope you guys had an amazing yesterday. 어제 좋은 시간 보내길 바라면서 today we are going to talk about stock. And then we'll kind of go talk about we'll talk about Twiri a bit, because we haven't touched on Twiri, so we gotta figure out what to do. Honestly, I don't want to program, so we gotta figure out a better way to do stuff. And then the fact that NFT is looked so badly, I don't know if it's a good idea to even create one. So maybe we could go to a different route other than NFT. It's really funny because 뭐지? Today I was checking my YouTube for 어디지? For my coding YouTube, and it was kind of funny because one of the comments was, why did you and your crew not like Lisp? I don't know how to react to that. Because I'd actually forgot about it. And then, oh, and he deleted his comments. Oh. So somehow my Closure YouTube is out there. It must be because not that many people talk about Closure, so people are interested in it? I'm not sure why. But yeah, and then we should work on the 그러게. I might just kind of rebrand the programming stream so that it's more talking than coding. Because I just feel like no one wants to code after your work, so I guess we'll think about a good method of figure out what to do about that. But and maybe it's also because I don't want to code either. So that's probably the reason why. I just realized I had a bunch of clothes behind me. 바닥생! Hey Joey, get away. Go. 그죠. Too many thinking. Too many thoughts. Yeah, that's also another thing that I want to move away from is I don't want to code after work. And I kind of understand that feeling. So if we can figure out a better way to do it, because I think the best time for me to code is while you guys are working, so it kind of becomes a study with me stream, but it's kind of like at this point, it's like, what's the point? So I guess we'll do more of like talking stuff than actual coding for programming stream, and then if I can wake up early to just program, I'll just program while you guys are working. But like in general, if it's during like the afternoon, I think we'll just do more of like talking about programming stream. So I'll just continue more of like the myth of programmers and then the language study. So, yeah, if I can wake up early, but I doubt I can. I mean, today I actually woke up at 7. I was considering to stream, but I was like, oh, I'll just go. 뭐지? I'll go do some other stuff. Yeah, but the problem with that is that if I do co-working stream now, it doesn't make sense because it's resting time for you guys. So I have to do that like after a certain time. Like I have to either do it during the night when you guys are actually working or do it when everyone's sleeping. So the timing of co-working stream is important personally. So we'll think about it. Anyway, that's why it's hard, especially like for example, like if you live in Europe, like do you really want to see a programming stream at like 8, 9 Or what time is it usually? Like 11 p.m.? I guess you guys could because like it's a good sleeping stream. If you watch me. I don't know. It's always a dilemma. You're designing a book cover right now? Oh, hi secretary. So, but then like those who finish work, unless I make it very interesting, it's always a dilemma. I know. Unless you're like you watch stream really late, but that's also true. That's why I was like, oh, I should try to stream really late at night. I don't know. But normally I edit when you guys are working. So it's always a dilemma. Hey, 하지마. 이번에 10이야. Joey is mad. Anyways, I think today I'll keep it short. I have to leave at 1. So I'll end stream around 12:30 because I just need to like end stream and like think for 30 minutes. So you're a star? Oh, what you're... Yeah, it's always what's it? It's always Gona. That's why when people ask me like, oh, like what's your program, what's your stream like, or where's your where's your stream audience? Like who's your stream target? Audience target. I can't speak English today. I always say, oh, like 99% are American. We barely have any other target. Hi, Mark. Oh, really? That's so weird. Joey? 오늘 좀 말썽 피워서. Yeah, middle-aged Americans. It's funny because I didn't want to target middle-aged American, but it somehow became middle-aged American. So it's... Just because of the stream content, normally. I think. It's not a bad thing. It's not like I hate it. But sometimes there are rude, like, 꼰대 아저씨s. Hi, Changi. Thank you for the resub. Thank you. 감사합니다. The alerts are so late these days. Even yesterday, the alert was so late. A couple of fun stories I want to talk about. Yesterday, I met with my mom's. It's funny because her relationship and I. Yeah, it's Stream Element. Really? Oh, damn it. Oh, yeah. What were you talking about? So yesterday I met with my mom's friend's daughter. The reason why is she and I are going to move to the same location. So my mom was like, oh, why don't you get to talk to her and all those stuff? And it's so funny because she suddenly goes, oh, what's your MBTI? And then she got really like, she was talking in depth about like MBTI. She was like, oh, like my MBTI is blah blah blah. And then we were like, and then I was talking about my personality and she's like, oh my god, you're like my mom's MBTI. And then she suddenly talks about her boyfriend and she's like, oh, my boyfriend's MBTI is like blah blah blah. And I was like, holy cow, like what is this like bunch of MBTIs like talk? So yeah, it was just like, and then we had this whole conversation where she was an introvert and a lot of her friends are extrovert and that she likes to have extroverted friends. I don't even know if that's like the legit word for it, but people who are more like outgoing. And I don't know. But I realized I feel like you can't define a person with 16 personalities, because if you read, like, I checked on Mia's, like, brother's MBTI versus my MBTI. Like, I read it through, and, like, they're basically the same person. One has more, like, tougher personality than the other. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, it's common, like, if you don't know your MBTI, then you're kind of out of the loop. And then not only do you know your MBTI, but there's like a weird way of pronouncing your MBTI in Korean. Like if you have like an INFP, they call it imfje. I don't know why. Cause like in, and then you pronounce the F, and then like J, like you just say J. I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother with the pronunciation. I was just like, you're talking to an American and you're pronouncing it the most, like, I don't know, it was just weird. So I was like, just stop. Hello. So yeah, and it's funny because right away they were like, oh, mine's like, I have no clue, like imfuje. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And they're like, what's your MBTI? And I just remember mine is executive, because that's easier than remembering like ENFT or ENFJ, ESPJ. Like, for me, the word executive is much easier. So I always go, oh, I'm an executive. And they're like, oh, what's that? Okay, well, like, I have to search it then. Oh, and this. So there's been a lot of rumors about MBTIs and affecting job applications, and I think those are mostly for like part-time jobs. I bet they don't apply it to full-time, because that's actually discriminating against personality-wise. So I doubt they're gonna do it like that, but definitely like part-time they would apply the MBTIs. I don't know. It's interesting. It's very questionable. True. They might not have a law, but I bet if a company, I don't know, I would just, people are kind of going against like getting a job, or, you know, like parting by your personality. So I guess that's more like American thing, where if you discriminate against like your personality, then that's true, it's not a law. But it's going to be all over Naver and all those like community sites in Korea about like the company being like, oh, you can't apply because you're an introvert. But I feel like, okay, personally, something that I want to try with the MBTI test is like force myself to have a certain outcome. Like, for example, I bet I can make myself an introvert from the questions that they ask through the MBTI test. So. True, but blood type was more like a meme, and that like they weren't too serious about the blood type. They were more like, oh, like I see why you're an A type. Like, it didn't affect job because they knew that there was no scientific background. But nowadays, but because of the MBTI and saying that it has like psychological, like, I don't even know, some type of backgrounds, research, studies, and yada yada yada, they're now like believing on this test, the 16personality.com test, saying that this is like the legit personality test that everyone's going to agree on, blah blah blah. So that's why it's becoming, I personally view blood type better than MBTIs, because one's definitely like blood type, there's no science back behind it. So, but somehow they're believing more on, like, yeah, they're being more serious with the MBTI compared to the blood types. Do people view MBTI as a trusted metrics? And yeah. Yeah, as an icebreaker, it's a great conversation. But then, like, applying that in your job position, saying you're not fit for the job because you're an introvert is definitely not a thing. But that's what's going on in Korea, personally. But yeah, I agree that it's such a great icebreaker. Like, even yesterday, we didn't have much to talk about other than, oh, like, when are you moving? Or like, I'm moving so-and-so day. Like, what do you do for your job? But, she suddenly brought up her MBTI, and her boyfriend's an extrovert while she's an introvert, versus I'm an extrovert and Mia's introvert. So we just had this like whole conversation of like, oh, like I just get so like so chirpy and like I just talk a lot when Mia's around, but Mia can't deal with that. So a lot of time he kind of goes, can you just like shut up for a moment? Like he doesn't say it in like that mean way, but hi Jetty. Yeah, it's something it should be just for fun. So, what is Enneagram? I've never heard of that. Don't mention it extended or else it'll actually become a thing. Oh, is this another personality thing? Unless like I could bring this, I could become popular. It's like that. What's that? Some rice test. Well, rice purity test. This is another personality test. Wait, I want to try this next time. Maybe for my 그 뭐지? Brainless content, I should try this test. Yeah. So the rice purity is trying to measure how pure you are, right? And then this Enneagram test is another story. That's just content? Oh.
I'm a big fan of your YouTube content. Hope you will continue like that. Jinri bowling Jinri Intankri.
Thank you, Thanos. Thank you. 감사합니다. 잠깐만요. I gotta put this here. Chat is not pure. I'm good. How are you? Astrology? Do you guys think astrology is like legit? Like what are you? You know how in the daily book they have like, oh, your fortune for today? Or you know how like the Chinese zodiac, that, you know, I'm a dog. So my 누구지? My our families are very like well connected because we get along. Because my brother is a horse and my mom's a bunny. But astrology is for entertainment use only? Horoscope! Let's read my horoscope for today, guys. Do you guys believe in the 사주팔자? Chinese fortune telling thingy bob? Because definitely everyone born in your year is basically the same. Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny? So maybe that's why people test the MBTI test much more, like, you know. Like, for example, apparently last year, or like 2 years ago, I was supposed to succeed, guys. Thank you, Wong, for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, guys. There's a hype train going on. Oh, one thing that I wanted to do, since I don't really like do any reward for the hype train, if we get to hype train level 5, I will use that as doing a programming lookbook. So I'll dress up in different programming styles. So, and then show it to you guys. Like, ooh. Okay, I'm trying different methods, so don't give me that question mark. You know how hard it is to come up with an idea that satisfies every single one of you guys? Yay! Oh, okay. I was like, look, fuck! You know, when you're like, thank you for the 5 gifts to subs, by the way.
Gifted a tier 1
막 옷
sub
갈아입고, you know, like, this is my Monday programming clothes. And then, like, my Tuesday programming clothes.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Mings_Allied Wolf.
Like, calendar? lookbook이라고 그 패션 알려주는 건데요. 뭐라고 해야 되는데? It's like you take a picture of your daily outfit. Or, for example, if I were gonna do like programming lookbook, it would be consisting of when programmers are at a meeting, when programmers are doing their work, what a programming college looks like, you know, then just like wear a bunch of clothes related to it. So I just didn't know what to do to satisfy programmers, so it's gonna be programming related because today's programming day and you're gonna get the hype train level up to 5 today. But yeah, let's cheat on, guys. We could do it. We could do it. 할 수 있어요. So there are a couple of examples on Discord if you want to look at it. So no, but I do have a couple of things in mind. Wow! Congrats on gifting 777 gifted sub to my channel. Hopefully we can do like a nice neat lookbook for different contents as a reward. That's pretty rewarding, guys. Don't you guys want to see the different like pretty fashion of programmers? Or is that too cringe? Like we'll do oh, I should bring this jacket because Sora and I will do photo shoot.
Silver Handle gifted a tier 1 sub to
I don't know why I decided to do one, but I kind of wanted to have nice pictures when I'm young. So I might stream it, I might not. I try to do it on a day where I'm not doing my normal content. But I think I'll bring this jacket. 이거 재킷 입고 안에 이렇게 테니스 코트 입고 해야 되겠다. So I can use a nice, pretty programming picture for my programming content. Because right now they're all trolly. They all look so bad. So maybe I'll bring my glasses as well and wear this stuff. We can kind of do like a nerdy programming style clothes for my lookbooks. Does that sound like a good idea? Would you guys want to see what a lookbook will be? Like, especially if it's programming. So you'll get to see a nice pretty girl dressing up every other day. Maybe not day. We'll take like an hour of doing lookbook things. It'll be a fun content. NFTs? So guys, help me get hype train level 5. For me? Thank you, Hannah, for gifting a sub. Nice pictures will now be priceless in the futures. I don't know about NFTs. Even like in Korea, there was a streamer, or there was someone who wanted to make the NFT for streamers, and they're not taking a good feedback. They're not looking at it in a good way. So In any case, the horoscope is out of step by one sign. For example, the sun passes through Aries from late April, blah 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 blah. You would have to go back 2,000 years? Oh. Yeah. That's why I don't like this personality test. Oh, Jenny! Thanks for 10 gifted subs! 와, 감사합니다. Holy cow, sorry. Guys, we can do it for the lookbook. I'll show you guys examples of YouTube lookbook. Maybe that'll convince you. lookbook 좀 보면은 you'll definitely want to invest in my programming lookbook, guys. 자연스럽게 이제 이런 거 있잖아. See, it's like this. 짜잔. Hi. I'll do the same thing, you know. Hi. And then it won't be called casual spring outfit, guys. It'll be a YouTube lookbook video, but if you guys want the actual one, I'll look into it. So it'll be like, hi. And then this is like, and then I could be like, to go outside. Programmers fashion for outside look. And we'll actually like discuss it with the programmers. Like, you know, we could be like, outfit 1. You know. Guys, don't you guys want to invest in it? Aren't you guys so excited? No? You know? We'll have like nice layout and stuff. We'll have books. And then we'll be like, college programming style. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Would there also be a live public catwalk show? Sure. Maybe. If there's another hype train and that goes to level 5, then yes, I will do a live public catwalk show. In front of a in front of a engineering building. Korean Engineering Seoul National University Programming Building. Thank you, Jetty, for gifting 9 dog 3 months of tier 1 sub. 감사합니다, Jetty. Thank you. College programming style? So yeah, this is more what I'm gonna do. Be like, oh, this is what I'm gonna wear. Fast forward into it. La 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 la. Ta-da! And then like change the clothes. And I'll have like, I already have like 3 different Adidas. So, you know. Thank you, Jolly, for 5 gifted stuff. Thank you, 감사합니다. And then we'll be like, Tuesday outfit. I bet they don't have one for programming. Look, 봐봐. Programmers. 없다니까 이런 거. See? No one has a lookbook for programmers. 와, 이런 것 봐. Except I won't be in my bras and undies, guys. Whoa. Wow! She's so skinny. I won't be. Thank you, Charlie, for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. Oh, instead, I will be in sports bra. Maybe that's more like it. Isn't that better? And guys, we'll decide on what clothes to wear together on a Monday. So we're almost there, guys. 64 more percentage. I don't know if there's a programming lingerie. Look, you see, everyone has how to pick the best laptop for programming in 2020. Who cares about that? How to dress up like a real programmer in 2020. Don't you guys want to hear more of that than programming blah blah blah? Hi Sid, thank you for tier 1 sub. Thank you, 감사합니다. It'll be a healthy content though, promise. cause I won't be. So I think I won't be in a bra and undies when I'm doing this on stream. Instead, I'll just like walk out and change and walk in, so it's all natural. Get it, guys? Wait, you guys really want to see the bras and undies? Would you guys want to see this fashion, spring fashion? Ta-da! Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty. You know, like, OMG, this lookbook! Ooh, she's skinny. Who's she? Ooh. Ooh. Need her name for more research? 아니야. Betty, thanks for gifting Mr. Niner. Yes, so thank you.
They have given 598 gifts.
See, this is all bad. They all care about like highly effective programmers or best laptop or learning Python, but no one has, programming fashion. Like how to dress up for real programming. See, I bet people will be interested in looking at those. Guys, we could do it. How to dress to go to coding 101 class. Yeah! Free. Shoot, all my free t-shirt is in US. Yeah, no one has programming fashion, guys. Programmer fashion. Oh, 있어! 오! See? 봐봐. 이렇게 나도 할게. Oh, I know. I follow her. Hey, thank you, Josh, for 5 gifts or something. 감사합니다. Oh, was it too late? I think it was too late. Was it late? 아니야. Is it late? Oh, it is complete. Thank you, Josh. So we'll cut all these stories up front short, and then we'll be like, programmer, lookbook. Okay. Thanks, guys. So next week, I think for fun, we'll kind of like brainstorm. We'll go to shopping mall sites and look for programming outfit. And we'll use that to do a programming lookbook. What I wear to work. 너무 awkward한데? But it's actually not what you really wear to work. Cause this, I'm not really a programmer. It's kind of scam. But we'll kind of do a code review lookbook. Do you have enough clothing to make a lookbook? If we just do Monday, Tuesday, I'll just do like 5 different sets. 되는 거 아니야? We'll do, like... So this lookbook for coding will be day to day. 라고 해야 되나? I think I have enough clothes. I think so. Cause I have this. And then, what do programmers wear? I don't know. We'll ask. You guys should know. You guys have girl programmers in your company? I'll be like t-shirt and jeans will be my other fashion. Another kind of lookbook I want to try is... You guys don't have girl programmers at work? No way. You haven't seen a girl programmer at work. Hello. Cocktail dresses? Oh god. What about chat picks clothes for lookbook? Yeah, I'll just censor some of them if it kind of becomes like too much. Then the one you know is in Spain. That's so far. But yeah, we'll let you pick that. You have no female programmers at work? Oh, then this lookbook will kind of do like what? Wait, is this gonna be controversial? Because I wanted to do kind of like 뭔가 ideally 아니지 뭔가 그런 like unicorn programming girl lookbook. Because you guys keep saying you guys haven't seen one, but then I don't know if girls are going to like it. They'll be like, this bitch. There are programmers. Because I think there was like 뭐라고 해야 되지? Like I think I saw Lana's Twitter the other day, and I think it was kind of like there are girl game developers, guys. Don't go against me, blah 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 thingy. Like I don't know, kind of I don't know what to say was a riot, but some type of like hashtag going on the other day about girl developer, or I guess girl game developer. So I don't want to make it too controversial, but it would be interesting. I would be interested in doing kind of like... Maybe we could do 2 videos. Maybe one could be like an ideal lookbook of programmer girls. What programming guys want to see as programming girl. From a programming girl. And then my other video could be the reality of programming girl. And then I'll just get all these hate comments being like, you're going against us, blah blah blah, etc etc 이런 거 아니야? I think it might be fantasy programming girl lookbook. I don't know if it's a good view count of people swearing. It's like, so one of my guy friends did a fantasy versus reality. So one would be fantasy programming girl versus reality programming girl. But yeah, it doesn't sound a little mean. So slandering all programming girls? I think so. I think people are gonna hate on me if I do that. But maybe we can word it better. Hopefully. We'll think about a better word. But you know what I mean? Cause yeah. Especially because these gender issue is a big problem nowadays. So we should definitely be careful. It's something to be very careful on, and that we shouldn't anger people. It's choppy? How is it choppy? Wait, I don't see any difference. The word reality, I think, might be a bit strong. Oh really? I'm teleporting? Dude, I don't know why that. 왜 그렇지? Expectations? Maybe we could do like expectation of programming girl lookbook? 뭐냐? Fantasy versus fantasy lookbook. Fantasy programming lookbook. 뭐 이런 거 해야 되나? And then the other one could be casual programming lookbook. 그다음에 meeting programming lookbook. But then the ironic part is that I'm not a programmer. So I went to IT school for 3 years. I've only seen 3 women there. So I really don't want to be mean to you guys, but I do have to say, remember guys, it's 2020. There's lots of programming girls nowadays. Maybe back then there wasn't, so it kind of depends on like era. So, fantasy unicorn IT girl look. I like that. I like that. Are you calling us old? No, what are you talking about, Wang? 2018 to 2021? Oh, really? Where are you from? Because I don't know, there was a lot of mechanical engineers too. Ah, Germany. I wonder if it's also different from like like country versus country. So I like that name. I'll do one. I'll call it that. Fantasy Unicorn IT lookbook 하나 하고, and then we'll do what's a nicer word than reality? I don't want to call it reality, but more like you know, like day to day. Realistic. Everyday lookbook? Everyday work IT, everyday IT, everyday work IT girl lookbook. Natural habitat? That sounds weird. IT girl in their natural habitat workbook? Lookbook? 이거 좀 이상한데? What I don't understand. Oh, what? PC streamer lookbook? Oh. There were many female CS. Yeah. 뭔 소리야? Okay. So then I'll do. So the first hype train. First hype train that we hit for level 5, I will create a fantasy unicorn IT girl lookbook that's like PG-13. Okay. And then if we get another hype train during a programming stream, we'll do an everyday IT girl lookbook, and I'll let you guys pick the clothes. We'll go shopping, like online shopping. I'll do a video, and then Jolly! And then for the PDF version, Patreon. That's kind of cringy. I still want to do that, like, cringy, you know, like, giving you guys stock tips through Jinri's methodology of saying, oh my god, this clothes is so hot. Like, Victoria's Secret got their new line out, so I'm going to invest. Should I just shut up and drink water, guys? Let me go get water. Beer? Come on, let me check if I have a beer. Bye. Redeem it. Okay. Wonderful part. 진짜 요즘 술이 많이 땡겨. It's beer o'clock. I've been so stressed lately. Actually, today is another day of body ache. Cause I went to play golf on Sunday, guys, right? And then yeah, I can drink beer, guys, by the way. I am officially, as long as like I'm keeping track of, you know, not going too much, but I can drink beer. Besides, I have to go pick up my grandma, so I want to sleep inside the train. Anyways, I'm fine. Thanks for worrying about my stomach. Actually, ever since I took the meds, I've been more tolerating alcohol. Like, my tolerance for alcohol has been much better. So if you need to tolerate alcohol, I recommend you guys taking the meds. It's 1 week of pain and years of happiness. Give me beer, CF. So happy hour. Oh, is it medicine CF? Oh, really? I will do my content while drinking beer, by the way. 콘텐츠 하면서 맥주 마셔도 되죠, 여러분? I'm out of videos. I need more videos, guys. But because I think it'll be fun. Like, for example, look at this. 좀 재밌어, 이게. It's really interesting to see what people comment. But for... 잠깐만. Before I go on. Cheers to Nine Dog. Take a sip. 근데 이게 너무 웃긴 게, guys, it's really funny. So I've been uploading my YouTube videos. 근데 so I don't know why Closure is really popular, guys. But in Closure, this guy commented, and then you guys have to help me why you guys didn't like Lisp. Let me move on, by the way, to software and game development. But please tell me why you guys hated Lisp. I think for this video reaction, it seems that we didn't really like Lisp. I'm shocked. First of all, I'm shocked that they watched my whole video because it's 19 hours of me blabbering. But please tell me why you guys didn't like Lisp. And we'll tell him. We'll give him... Oh, because Lisp makes it hard to understand. So, for any of the programmers out there, tell me why. Tell me why. Yeah, oh, see, we said very hard. If you aren't familiar, don't try. This is similar to Python. So, that was our conclusion. And I guess ain't nothing but a... So anyways, what should we say to him? What should we say? So why did we like it, guys? Because we want to be nice to our commentator. He subscribed to my channel and said why, like, you know. So what made you guys not like Lisp? You guys remember this day? Moshi Moshi! Hello! If you guys aren't gonna say, I'll just say, he'll probably unsub if the reply is bad. Hey, he's also one of you guys, so we must treat everyone kindly and nicely. Wait, but this is Closure. What the heck? 근데 why did he talk about Lisp? 뭐지? 잠깐만, 나 지금 이해가 안 가. Are we talking about Lisp or Closure? 여기 이거구나. Closure is a dialect of a Lisp구나. 오케이. Okay. Because Lisp has too many parentheses and RPN. And also, the most legacy AI software is written in some version of Lisp. 셌지. 그 다음에 hope you enjoyed this video. We could. 씨 겁나 얘. Lisp has the same number of. Really? So that's why some people don't like C, no? He might stick around to just complain more. Hey, if he complains, then we reply. This is why I like YouTube comments better than live chatting, because live chatting I'm just sitting here fighting with you guys, but this one it's more like, hey, let's see any other comments before we move on. Any other comments? Oh, okay, that's all. Let's move on, guys. Yeah. So for today, everyone, we are going to do Myth of Programmers. 그러니까 우리 좀 코멘트 좀 달아주세요. Please, mom, please write some comments below on my thing, by the way. But don't write comments like I was here. Or Mom, I'm on YouTube. Please don't do. Or first, 이러면 안 돼. Go away. If you guys write first, I'll just delete it. Oh, okay. Maybe Jinri High is okay. Anyways, 잠깐만. 뭐지? 와이프. Mom, I'm on YouTube. 엄마, 나 유튜브에 올랐어요. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, guys. Okay. 노래 끌게요. Let me turn off the music. 오키도키요. Today. 나 너무 웃었다. There should be 2FA though, no? Oh, did you like the BGM? I was just afraid that they're going to be like DMCA. So if it's DMCA, then then I don't get money. I already don't get money, but what? 어? 됐구나. Okay. 됐나? Okay. Hi everyone. Today we're gonna be talking about another myth of programmers. Drumroll. Whee! So, the myth for today is programmers are all hackers. Right? Hacker, programmer. So, let's get started. The first thing I think we should talk about is what is a hacker? Because there might be people who don't know what hacker is. So, what is a hacker? What is a good definition of a hacker? Personally, I think hacker is someone that goes through your computer without accessing it legally, right? 맞니? Without go through computer illegally로 쓰면 되구나. Without permission. 그래. And so we're getting that there's two different types of hackers. There's white hacker and black hacker. White hat hacker구나. Hacker and black hat hacker. There's gray. What's gray? Oh, I guess there's gray. What do gray do? So is this like what, hair color? Just kidding. So White, I think, is the good hacker. So they hack it and they tell you, being like, hey, Google, I just hacked your program because there was some issue. And then there's black hacker, and these are the bad guys, like this is the illegal opars, right? 그다음에 gray is a little bit of both. So a hacker is someone who finds vulnerabilities in software. Okay, you need to read the jargon file definition of hacker. Well, if you want to provide for me, that'll be great. So then, why do people think that programmers are all hackers? So maybe this is true then, because programmers... Or maybe it's not true. But you have to be subbed. A person who enjoys exploring the details of programmable... so the definition that Trax got is a person who enjoys exploring the details of programmable systems and how to stretch their capabilities, as opposed to most users who prefer to learn only the minimum necessary. So that's what a hacker is? Oh, thanks. Oh. And then we also got the jargon definition of hacker, which is person who enjoys exploring. Oh, wow, that's the same thing. And then there's also who programs enthusiastically. 뭐지? What's the pronunciation? 이거 술 마셔서 지금 발음도 안 되는데? Or who enjoys programming rather than just theorizing. 뭐지? Well, 1 and 2 is kind of different. Enthusiastic. Enthusiastic. 뭐지? Enthusiastic. 뭐지? Does it sound weird to me? Hackers like to test the vulnerabilities of various software and systems. Okay, so from what I'm understanding about hacker is that hackers are those who are like God. So if this is like the programmer's capability, right? If this is a triangle of programmer's capabilities, hackers are up here. I guess up here is like probably the founder of the language. So if we were to create like a triangle of language, it seems that the top part is the founder. Like they know it because they built it. But then right after the founder, it seems that the next in line would be hackers. Because they should know like the logic, the logic behind the language, or understand it completely, right? And then maybe after that, below, this is just regular programmers. So these people know of the language and they're good at Googling. So that's what I see. It seems that programmers are actually below hackers. So the more correct definition or the correct phrase you might have to say, some programmers might end up being a hacker. A type of hacker. Right? So then let's go back in time and figure out why this type of myth came. Why did people think that programmers are all hackers? So from the definition of hacker, in the end, it's someone who uses programming language, right? They're all like coding, they're creating something from scratch. Or maybe it's like the image that movies portrayed as hackers, just in general, as being any type of programming language. So from that on, it seems that if someone introduces your job as a programmer, they might be like, oh, you're that guy who just like types in the computer like what a hacker does. So maybe the correct terminology of hacker wasn't defined by users. So that's why they got really confused. Maybe. Movie TV hackers equal really fast keyboardists? Yes? Isn't that what people see it as though? Where if you sit in front of a computer and there's lots of CMD looking like text going up real fast, then you end up thinking that you're a hacker. But in reality, this guy might just be doing his daily job as a basic programmer who is just doing what he's supposed to do, but people are being like, oh, you're a hacker. I think it's a stereotype from TV shows like Hackerman. So you think that because of TV series, that this type of myth came true? This is the best hacking scene? Let's see. Sorry, guys. Oh, shoot. What is this? 잠깐만요. Trying to figure out where this is, what this is. 오잉? 맞네? Okay, I found it. So let's see.
I'm getting hacked.
A port scan?
No, this is major. They've already
Whoa.
burned through the NCIS public firewall.
We'll isolate the node and dump them on the other side of the router.
I'm trying. It's moving too fast.
Oh, this is not good. They're using our connection to the APHIS database. Sever it.
I can't. It's a point attack. He or she is only going after my machine.
It's not possible. This is DoD level 9 encryption. It would take months to get built.
What is that, video game?
No, Tony, we're getting hacked.
They get in Abby's computer. The entire NCIS network is next.
How are they typing?
Do something, McGee.
I've
What the
never seen
heck?
something like this. Ah, where'd it go, Abby?
I didn't do anything. I thought you did.
No.
I did.
So maybe because of this image. 그리고 now that I think about it, guys, any type of movie stories that involves any type of programming, there's always hacking involved, because that's the major event that a programmer, that people would be interested and enjoy listening to. So now that I think about it, even one of my favorite movies or K-drama out there called Startup, these 3 boys ended up getting hacked again because they were programmers and their software somehow got hacked someplace in this like location, and then a different programmer got hacked, and then these 3 hackers or these 3 programmers ends up being like, hey, I can solve this issue and blah blah blah. So I think movie did have a big part to it, but I've never gotten hacked before. Is it really like that fast? Like does things start popping up and like goes crazy? How to get a hacker out of your machine, turn it off. Does that really help? Also, if you're being hacked, you probably don't even know it. Oh. So it naturally gets hacked? You should watch. Ah, really? Yeah, we'll watch it on the movie night. Unfortunately, many hacks spawn bots that persist and tunnel into your hard drive even before you can stop it. So, reality is that you don't know if you're getting hacked. So, I might have already gotten hacked and I'm just streaming. So, someone might have already hacked into my computer and like have some type of weird thingamabobby that I don't even know and I'm just streaming. So actually pop-up is a virus and that isn't hacking. While as hacking is you're taking information from the computer secretly. So this movie is BS. But I bet a lot of these type of movies made kids want to be a programmer because they're kind of like, oh, is that what I get to deal with when I become a programmer? Is like use 4 different hands to type in one keyboard and like make it, you know, all fancy, and then I can just end up like unplugging if it doesn't work. You're being hacked by Microsoft all the time if you use Windows. So I'm using Windows computer right now. Are they hacking me? That's kind of crazy. So unless you have a proper IDS, you probably won't even know the hacker is there. So you know what the worst thing is? Is that maybe programmers, you know, we think that programmers are all hackers, but in reality, I think it's more like programmers can get hacked. As well. And that hacking is just a different type of job. Right? So if you saw what hacking really looked like IRL, you probably fall asleep. So it's actually not, you're just like, I got hacked. Call. Hey boss, I think we got hacked. Yeah. We have to call security. Yeah, I'm on it. I'll try to debug it. Yeah. We could sleep. We don't need sleep. Best advice for anyone is to always keep system image backups at different data intervals. Wow, that sounds actual legit information. Bad programmers don't mind securities. Oh, so what's considered bad programmers? Everything you type on your keyboard? Oh, okay. Yes, a hacker is completely different. You can be a hacker without knowing any programming language. So, this is... I think we busted the myth, guys. And we could say that programmer does not equal hacker. I feel like it's saying all doctors are pharmacists / dentists. Or vice versa, all dentists are doctor. I guess they're type of doctor. But, no. People have specific, field that they study. But since hackers aren't known well, or just the job, programming isn't known well compared to other type of job field, it's just that people think that they're the same thing. Yeah, or people saying, if you have a PhD because that's a doctorate degree, that you guys are all doctors, but those two are different things. Yeah, that's a good example. A lot of people I heard who don't know exactly what a PhD is think that they're also part, like they're a doctor because of the word that they use, doctorate. And I think it's the same thing, programmers or hackers, because they kind of use, computers to hack. They normally think that, oh, did you hack into my computer? Be like, no, I'm just a programmer. Yeah, I have to do my homework. So Many developers have to decide what they want to prioritize ease of use or security. Usually, if a system is very easy to use, it's probably not very secure. That's a good point. So you guys actually have to go against the hackers and figure out how to secure your data type or your profile, right? Anyways, I think that's the myth of programmers. We busted this myth saying that programmers are not hackers and that they're actually a different type of field. And the fact that programmers can also get hacked as well. So don't ever go up to a programmer and ask, can you hack my computer? Because 99% of the time, they're just gonna be like, no, I only Google. Or at least I'll say that. So that's the myth for today. Also, system security has come so far that rarely it is the weakest link. It's usually people being neglectant of their security practices. Oh, really? Can you fix my computer? That's the next thing we brought up. I really like this. That's why some of the videos, I feel like they don't really study beforehand. Yeah, they don't study beforehand to be like, oh, this isn't really like what programmers do. And that like they don't use 4 hands to type in a keyboard, right? So. Cheers, guys. We busted the myth. But I think it'll be harder to type with 4 hands though. It's like I'll use the QWERASDF. So and imagine how well you have to be in sync. Being like, okay, when you type J, I'll type A, you know. When you're trying to type in like a word, you know, you have to be like, oh, I think it's harder. But you know how in blockchain they always tell you to secure your password on a notepad? Is that a bad thing? Because I have it on a notepad. I just haven't saved it on like my computer, and that it's on a different, you know, external drive. Then I realized if I lose my external drive, then I'm screwed. Oops. Anyways, let's move on to our next 2 myth, guys. Yeah, that's what everybody's been saying about the password manager, but you know how lazy I am to download that? Social engineering? True. I kind of want to try social engineering. Wait, so any next intern I meet IRL, I'm going to try social engineering and try to figure out his password, the person's password for Twitch. Get a password manager. In my computer, in my company, we use password vaults and LDPAP. Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, guys. Next myth. Who's ready? Let's talk about our next myth. Okay. The myth for today that we'll talk about is programmer's daily life is equals computer 24/7. What does that mean? I had a mixed couple of them because, you know, they were the same thing. Oops, I can't spell right now. Daily life equals computer 24/7. That being said, they don't shower, no, and lives in front of the computer 24/7, lives in the PC room. PC room. ETC, ETC, ETC. So, why? Where did even this type of myth come from, guys? But not gonna lie, I feel like a lot of programmers are in front of their computer. That's not a programmer, that's a Twitch streamer. That's true. Honestly, this is like Twitch streamer as well. Oh shoot, sorry. So, we're getting mixed results saying it's not true or it's actually true. You've showered today, that's great. Unfortunately, I am in front of the computer all day since I've been playing Lost Ark. That's true. So I think this can also refer to saying that a lot of the hobbies that programmers have are things that's on computers. Like computer related things. For example, we got games. We also got what else? A hikomori style. We also got like 뭐 있을까? Like fun programming? Just fun programming? We've been getting a lot of streaming. Any type of streaming related. So I think that's why people think that programmers' daily life is being on the computer 24/7. Especially your work is involved, so a lot of programmers don't do outdoor activities. Like going out to do some running, playing golf, or like sports activities, or exercising, like going to the gym. That's why we always see like in movies being portrayed, gym guys are so buff versus like programmers are so skinny and short and like nerdy and etc. So 안녕하세요. If I'm not programming, I'm on Africa. I knew it. I think it depends on person's hobby. That is true. That's the CS student stereotype, which is half true. So people are saying this is CS student. So who has been a student who lived through this life? Raise your hand. What about girls don't wash their hair for days? Okay, we're talking about programming. I saw Tencent's office before. They camp at office. I guess if they have really good computer, I think it's worth it. Really, lots of non-programmers spend their lives in front of computers, tablets, and other screens these days as well, though. That's a really great point, Extended, because nowadays, because of all the OTT system or any type of like online, like what do I don't know what that word is in English, but like anything that like Netflix, for example, because people watch Netflix all day long, that is also considered being like you're on your computer 24/7. Now, do they shower? Maybe not. So watch YouTube, Netflix, Twitch, AV is all in front of the PC. That's true. I'm not a programmer, but I'm behind a computer whenever I'm not doing music, cooking, or traveling. That's also true. So do you guys know of any programmers who likes to actually go out and do daily activities or who actually likes to travel? Because, well, now that I think about it, if anyone answers that question, that person probably isn't watching stream. There can be times when it is like that, but mostly we got enough free time as well. Probably. So, not gonna lie, if I were to fix this, it's not just programmers' daily life, but I think what Extended said, it's actually, Zoomers' daily life. Because computer here can include cell phones, oops, or any other type of electronic device. So that being said, if they're on it for 24/7, like playing games on your phone or any other things, then, you know, like that's your also daily life. And if you guys all think about it, if you're not working, let's say it's a Saturday, you don't have work, how many people do you think are going to go out and, you know, go travel for 2 days? Not that many, unless it's a special occasion. I think those people, of course there is going to be a lot of people, but even for me, if it's a resting day, someone like me who likes to go outside would rather still sleep in bed and watch movies. So it really also depends on personality, I think. Zoomers or like house, what Jetty said, hikomori style personality would have a daily life of this. So it's like competitive athleticism. If you want to be a great programmer, you spend a lot of time programming / training. True. Daily life in a modern society. Oh yeah, daily life in a modern society is computer 24/7. So all the programmers that I met looked like homeless people, even though they had money. No offense. Damn, are you not a programmer, kiddo? In all seriousness, all programmers I know have a pretty good work-life balance. Nowadays, lots of IT work at home. So, too many programmers get burnt out, so I'd rather go out on the weekends. That's also a good idea, because if you're on your computer already for 8 hours due to work, you'd rather go outside and, you know, enjoy drinking. Even drinking, that'll be a great thing. But then here's the thing. When you're outside, are you still on your phone or do you not look at your phone? Because that's a different story. And the fact that, like, do we want to say computer 24/7 because programmers are all nerds, or are we now counting all the electronic device? Because I did say that if we count all the electronic device like cell phones, iPads, etc., then Zoomers or daily life in modern times would be considered, you know, like nerds. But those devices are computers. I work on laptop outside when you're enjoying the sunlight. So yeah. So I guess this month is also busted, saying that do they actually not shower? I think for not showering, anyone who's inside the house, not going outside, are highly likely not to shower. Or anyone who's not meeting someone. If you're not seeing someone, you rarely shower, right? Like, who showers on a Saturday morning when you have no plans to go outside? Like, raise your hand. I bet no one would have, unless you are like a very clean person, like you like to be very clean body wise, like workspace wise and everything. I bet there are a couple of you guys who don't shower for like a day, even if you don't go outside. So not showering is depression? You think if you don't shower, it's a sign of depression? I shower to wake up in the morning. That's also true. I shower twice a day, Monday, Friday, and only at night on weekends. Oh, wow. You shower twice a day? I feel honestly, not to like change, like not to, be very like sexist and stuff, but I feel like girls don't shower compared to guys. I feel like guys shower more because a lot of the guy friends I met, they shower twice a day, not because they sweat a lot. And I guess it does feel icky if they don't shower or something. But here's the thing with girls. Drying your hair, it takes so long. Like, you have no clue how long it takes to dry your hair, unless your hair is long. But for me, it takes me like 30 minutes to dry my hair. Like, completely. And you do have to dry your hair completely, or else your hair gets very, like, dried. So you can get different flakes. So, I only skip daily showers if I know 100% that I will not be seeing anyone for a while. Wow. I believe showering once every 2 days is fine. Me too. Sometimes it's healthier not to shower every day. Unless your hair gets super greasy, but I think showering is more about climate and humidity. Oh, really? I know some girls don't wash their hair daily. Yeah, me too. Guys, like, okay, I'm not gonna talk anymore about showering. I don't shower every day. I only shower. Oh, shut up. So, it's interesting that you guys are saying that not showering can be symptom of depression, because I think I can see why people can think of it that way. So, it's actually recommended not to wash hair daily, but I still like to rinse off at least. Yeah, I think you can rinse it off with water. You wash hair like every 3 days? Ponter, aren't you a programmer? Where I live, it's super humid most of the year, so we shower more frequently. Oh, so it's not really about gender or anything. It really depends on where you live. Like, the reason why I didn't shower, guys, that much is I'm in Wisconsin. It's really cold. You could skip a day. You know, it's not really necessary. I don't sweat as much, so it's also, guys, it's kind of sad saying that programmers don't shower. I know so many girls who don't shower. Like, okay, luckily it's stream and I'm not meeting you guys one-on-one, but that's why I have more of ease. And there's a reason why I got rid of bangs, because if you have bangs, guys, it's so you can easily tell if you've showered or not by looking at the girl's bangs or anyone's bangs, since it just goes all over the place. So let's stop talking, cuz so this is complete side secret. I'm not even gonna add this on my YouTube, but I finished editing my YouTube video for golfing, and okay, I finished editing my golfing videos. Thank you, Datu. And what was very funny was that my bangs are like 90 degrees, and it was just so awful. Like, it's this literally, it looks like I have a folded paper in front of my hair. It looks like this, 90 degrees, you know. The reason why is because I didn't wash my hair that day, because I washed it like the night before, or like yesterday. So I just had a roller, but that roller made my hair become like this. It's so funny. And you could see me going like this every time to like make it go down. But from that on, I was like, I should not have bangs, because it's so obvious that you know that she didn't wash her hair because of the bangs. So if you ever get curious if she hasn't washed her hair, check her bangs. That's also funny extended, because I actually used the roller, the round roller, and it still made it square. I have no clue why, but I think it was a big roller, so I don't know. I'm not even gonna talk about it. It was just too stressful. Anyways, so have we busted the myth? I think so. I think we can end by saying, nowadays, this is like 1980s saying that programmers' daily life is 24/7 on the computer. Nowadays, this is the life of Zoomers or any modern day electronic loving people's daily life is that they would rather watch Netflix, they would rather play games, Lost Ark, Apex, any of like Valorant, instead of going outside and enjoying the sunlight. So yeah, or even we can say that it's the pandemic lifestyle of computers. Even streamers. I'm on computer 24/7. I think my eyesight has been going really bad because I'm looking at the monitor. I have lights in my eyes. So I've been trying to do a lot of outdoor activity like playing golf. But in the end, I end up streaming those content. So I'm still on the computer or any electronic device. So don't make fun of your programmer friends being like, oh my god, you're such a programmer for being on your computer, because guess what? That's also your life too. So no hatred, but the myth is busted. This is the pandemic / modern day lifestyle that if you don't have a computer nowadays, it's really hard to live or enjoy your life, because we have moved on to getting used to living with electronics, so you can't do anything about it, right? So, myth busted. I think so, Handle. Not gonna lie, a lot of the myth that we've been talking about are outdated stereotypes. Would you ever work as a dev professionally? No, because I hate programming. The ironic part about this is that I actually don't like programming, and so the reason why I've been doing more of like the talking contents about programmers is that like me trying to sit down and program for hours, it doesn't fit my lifestyle. So also lots of office workers, I know people who are definitely not tech oriented at all, who works on computers all day and then go home watch Netflix on their laptop. Yeah, even guys, marketing. If you're doing any type of social marketing, social media marketing, you're on your phone 24/7. Isn't that funny? Like, their major is marketing and they do marketing stuff, but those people are also on your phone / computer because they have to research the recent trend of what's going on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and all those things to do it for their own computer. They're not going to be reading newspapers to figure out what the next trend of TikTok is. They have to be on your computer. So, you know, it doesn't really matter what job field you are in. You end up being on your computer at work or even outside of work. Myth busted. So, number 2 myth busted. Let's have a sip. Congrats on busting the myth, guys. After I do the third one, I do want to do a quick update with Twiri and seeing what we can do, and then I'll end the stream because I do have to go leave my house at 1. But I think I probably need some lunch or eat something before, because I will be tired of, you know, going to places. So yeah, true. Even stockbrokers, like, okay, if you trade, how often are you guys on your phone? On a 24-day matters. Like, how often are you on your computer device? Oh. Wait, I'm getting... Yeah. You know what was really funny, too? Is that stockbrokers also have high-tech quality computer / device as programmers. So Mia was going around, this is side story, but Mia was going around looking for houses, like where we're gonna move to, and he visited this one house, and there was this lady, and this lady, like, he was obviously doing a tour, and he went to this room, and there was 6 different monitors with charts. And he goes, dude, she's a pro, like, trader. So it was just fascinating. He was just fascinated seeing this old lady, like, probably not that old, like in her 40s I should definitely not say old to my 40, like 40, 50-year-old lady having 6 monitors, guys. 6 to look at charts. It's like, wow, she lives better than me. I think that's how she earned money through stocks to get some real estate and do some more of real estate business, but it was just crazy seeing that happen. So. Oh, you have 6 monitors too, Jolly? You guys are crazy. Guys, behave. Is it really healthy to have 6 monitors? I better be on the middle monitor or else I'll be sad. I think I'm worth being the middle one. Move your chart to the other monitors. You ordered 4 more? You barely used 2 monitors? Yeah. I got used to using 2 because of streaming and that I like to have everything open, but... Yeah, I think she might have been doing a lot of different trading, so she used 6. It was just really funny to hear her. And I was like, man, she's a hacker. Having 6 different monitors. So. I'm on your right. Put me in the middle, man. You usually have 1 main. Yeah, that's what I do it too. I do 1 main, but my main's been changing often. But I have my main and the reference one, but I kind of want a 3rd one for like watching. So nowadays I have 2 monitors and then I have my iPad on the side so that I can watch something or hear something. So yeah, I better be the middle one, guys. Hello. Don't put me off to the side. I'll be very sad. Anyways, last myth, guys. 4K TV as an extra monitor? Damn. My league is on the middle one right now. Josh! How could you? Only 1 monitor for you? How could you, tomato? It's okay. At least put me like somewhere in the center. Oh, really? Oh. I wonder if I'm lagging if I have a TV equipped to my computer. So, watching from mobile. I do want to try the Samsung long monitor and like try and then try playing games on it. 1 for different chats, 2 for YouTube, 2 others for YouTube and Twitch. What? You're crazy. Oh, you have 5-second lag? Damn. You guys are crazy. 4K TV is just big monitor? Oh, it won't make my computer lag at all? Because I feel like if you're sending something to a big monitor, it needs a lot of power or data or thing. I don't know. I think I'm a fake... Can I just say another side story, guys, before I continue? 잠깐만요. I have a meeting that I have to set up and I forgot when I'm not busy. Not any more than regular sized 4K screen. Oh. So funny. Wait, guys, keep talking. Oh, sorry, my brain's not working. Meanings. Yeah, Myth of Programmers, welcome. we're on our last one, but I hope you guys enjoy the myth that we're gonna try to bust. But let's move on. Ready? Last myth. Can we get a drum roll? Can we see the enthusiasm from you guys? Those who's especially playing League of Legends or Lost Ark or Apex, can we see some enthusiasm? Liam님 어서 오세요. Thank you. I caught Josh. Anyways. Okay, last one for today. So today's myth that we're gonna try to bust is all programmers know how to fix your computers when they break. Is that true? This is really a famous one though. Right? So we are getting a lot of people saying, you know, it depends, but it's a classic stereotype. So let's start way in the beginning, guys. Where did this stereotype, why? Why? The question I'm asking, why did it start? So, I think it started because programmers, from the movie definition, equals computers. And that you just know everything about computers. Also, the fact that lots of people don't know the difference between hardware and software is the biggest issue, I think. Oops. So so let me ask question to my non-programmers. If you guys are programmers, just ready to laugh or just ready to be amazed, but who knows the difference between hardware and software? To my non-programmers, I bet we have a lot of non-programmers, but let me just ask this question. Since some people do get this confused, and the fact that they don't know the difference. And I know some of you guys are programmers, so I want you to shush. All you can do is spam emotes. If you guys are programmers, just start spamming emotes. But if you guys aren't a programmer, define me the difference. Yeah, keep your mouth shut. Okay, now I'm getting worried. Do we only have programmers on my chat? So we got our first thing saying hardware is hard, software is soft. We got window versus hard. I am an accounting major. So what is hard then? 마이클님 어서 오세요. So I'm asking this question because I didn't even know the difference. When I first started learning about programming, I didn't even know the difference, and I always ask my programming friends, hey, fix my computer for me. Hey, clean my computer. Fix it. Hey, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. Fix it. A lot of times I would say fix it. But hardware, as you guys know, are the devices. Device. Oops, I can't spell device. Like this. Steve Jobs is hardware and software or software thing? What the heck is Steve Jobs? Steve Jobs is a person thing, if that's the question you're asking. So hardware is actual device. Like if you're having problem with the computer, like itself, anything with the motherboard or the GPU, CPU, physical things, that's a great way of saying. But if you're having issues with the physical computer, then you go to a hardware specialist. However, if you're having trouble with software, so if your computer itself is having issues, like you log on and you have like pop-ups showing, or you suddenly get random naked pictures somehow, or you feel like you got hacked, but you actually don't know if you got hacked. So that's actually a really hard thing for individuals to learn. But if, you know, if your computer is going slow, like it takes you 10 minutes to upload Internet Explorer, then that's a software issue. So a lot of people who's not a computer tech doesn't know the difference. So that's probably why people just end up thinking that, if you're a programmer, you just know about the computer, period, and that you could fix everything. And I think that's how this myth started, of saying, hey, fix my thing because you're a programmer. However, if we kind of compare this to a normal job field, it's the same thing. If you guys are doctors, but you specialize in cardiology, which is study of heart, right? They're just gonna be like, hey, my leg's broken, can you fix it? They're just gonna be like, you are so dumb. Because, for example, I have a friend, one of my best friends, side story, is a doctor. She's a doctor, and I always forget what she is specializing. And I always go to her being like, hey, I have this like issue, and she's like, Jinri. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm having issues and you have to fix it for me. So if you compare it like that, that's how programmers do feel like when you ask someone, hey, can you fix my computer for me? So does this myth still continue this day? I think yes, probably, because even nowadays, people still ask a lot of programmers to fix their computers, right? Going to the dentist because you're having trouble seeing things? Yeah, that's the same thing. Movie TV programmers usually seem to be hardware hacker types who built their custom computer system from scratch by hand. That's true. That's also true. And I think a lot of programmers build their own computers, and I think that's a big reason why people also think that you could probably fix every issue from the that you're having with your computer. For example, a lot of my guy friends who are programmers end up building their own gaming PCs. Like they have, they buy their own GPU, CPU from what's that egg website software thingy or Amazon, and they're like, I'm gonna buy the new really fancy thing. Or most of the time they talk about the new CPU that's out there or new GPU, like, oh my god, AMD is gonna get blah blah blah, or oh my god, Intel really sucks, or blah 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 blah. And that's probably why people are thinking that, oh, they already know much about like the hardware or the software, so they can fix everything. But they do have their specialties. So some programmers might be specialized in hardware, or some programmers might be specialized in software. So it's actually better to ask, like, I'm sorry for being like a normal stereotypical person, but I'm having this issue. Or actually, it's better to Google it, guys. Nowadays, because Google is so high quality, high tech, that if you just ask the question, just type in the error that you're having, like any pop-up error, or if you're having anything that's slowing your computer down, Google it. They probably know a better answer than your programming friend. A lot of people don't even know what a programmer is. I don't think that's true nowadays. Maybe back then they might have not known what a programmer was, but nowadays they do know about the programmers. Gamers are much more likely to build custom PCs versus programmers, though. Oh, that's another interesting thing that we could talk about, because maybe that's another myth that we can bust, is that are gamers equal to programmers, vice versa? Are programmers equal gamers? Because a lot of programmers that I've known of are gamers. So we'll just have that as another myth. We'll talk about that next week then. I built my computer, don't ask me for PC advice. I used to build PCs for my friend back in college. It was a relaxing hobby back then. Oh. Gamers like to know the newest gamer computer specs. Oh. So continuing with this, guys, let's continue with the programmers going to fix your computers. So when people ask this question, what is the normal response that programmers will give? So if I were to ask most of my programmers on chat, if I were to say, hey, can you fix my computer? What are you gonna say? And I think this is also, now that I think about it, this is also another issue with programmers, is that they have, some of you guys, not all of them, is if I have any issues with currently like stream setting, and I ask my IT team, like they normally Google search it, and they always ask, like, what do you need help fixing? So because you guys are specialized in Google, that you guys always want to help me. So the normal answer that you guys are saying is no, or what do you need fixing? Maybe turn it off and turn it on. That's also another response that I get, is just turn it, like, you know, just reset it. Software or hardware problem, that's true. IT team is just better at Google. So now we should just rename the IT team, instead of saying IT team, to Google specialist. Then another question that I want to ask is, what is the hardest, like, what is the most annoying question about computer fixing that you've gotten from people? Probably like in detail, like let's say, oh, like my I don't know, computer keeps dying, can you fix it? Like any type of any specific detailed question. You got a question saying, can I run this setup? Probably no programmers can set up their development environment without Google. Yeah, that's why they're Google specialists. Google is for determining the meaning behind error codes. Guys, what would programmer, how would some of you guys been programmers if Google wasn't a thing? No, I guess you guys would have still had a similar device of Reddit, and Reddit might have had some type of searching system. Books, really? That's too hardcore. So, what are some annoying questions that you got? There are teams called Dev OPS that the programmers have to ask questions. Oh, yeah. There was something similar to it. It was paper manuals. Oh my god. Most annoying is when I hear someone got hacked by phishing exploit. 100% preventable. How is it preventable? Because they didn't have a good security system? Phishing. Phishing. Kinda happens with cars as well, but I'll only do work on my parents' car. Oh. Yeah, I guess car is another big issue. Oh, fake emails. Oh. Don't click on anything sus. Oh. Were there any error messages? I don't know, maybe. Oh, that's annoying. You know how people get all of these like spam messages saying you earned $100, and I always wonder if people get scammed by that, and I guess there are people who get scammed by that, right? That's so crazy. People still fall for the fake login pages? Yeah. People don't read those email warnings from ITs because it's IT related. It's you guys' fault because you guys write it very long. It should be short but precise. And if you're going and highlight it, guys. 101, marketing 101. Make it easily readable and noticeable by normal individual human being. So I don't think this myth has been busted, guys. It seems that all programmers still get the question of, can you fix my computer / can you fix my issue that I'm having related to computer? But it's not just programmers who get those questions. It's other job fields. Like we got a couple of people in car field, or people who like to do a lot of car things, or those who are interested or any type of, or interested in fixing anything that has fixing involved. Then people always go to the specialist. It's like the same thing as if you're exercising, being like, oh, am I doing my squats right? Be like, dude, just pay me. That's what, there's a reason why there's like gymnast or health. Well, yeah, there's PTs out there. So that is all for the myth today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really fun busting. Some of them didn't get busted, obviously this one, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to comment on more myths out there related to programming, and we'll have a deep conversation about it. But other than that, I'm done with myth of programmers. Mop. Sorry, I didn't read any of your comments. People fall for those. Found some virus on your computer. Please call this number. Don't lie. Estrata, please don't lie. Really? Even junior programmers do this. I get an error. Please help. But don't paste the error. What? Use highlighting? Yeah, those help. Literally tell them, don't click on any links or open attachments. Yeah. I think it's fair to generalize that people who are professional engineers like to think about how things work. True. Fortunately, these days, you can usually find a YouTube video about the problem, whether computers, TVs, cars, and send it to people. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Elders definitely fall for it. So, side story. My grandma. Oh, anyways, we're done with myth, guys. I'll just do like a quick 20-30 minute talk about where we are with Twiri and how we're going to make it better, because I do want to like try doing something with it. Like we spent so much time with it, but I'm stuck right now. So I'll just take like a 5-minute break, not to, and then can you do a time stamp, because I just need to stop talk. I can't talk for a while. My voice is dying. Thank you. Anyways, so it's funny because most of my family members are in like non-IT field. Like my aunties, my uncles, they're more like in a different field. So it's funny when any type of IT issue that's happening, they come to me. And I'm like, I'm not specializing in IT business. Like, but any type of fixing, whether it's phone, computer, they come to me. I'm not even youngest in my family. Like, I have cousins. I'm the eldest. Like, in the girl side, I'm the eldest. And above me, it's my brother and like my other guy cousin. But they always come to me. For instance, the other day, my grandma called me and she's like, Jinri, I'm getting this message on my phone saying I don't have enough storage space. And I'm like, Grandma, like, what the hell did you download? Turns out my grandma has been... So my grandma likes to send all these, like, weird messages or, like, weird things she finds on internet. Like, and sometimes it gets really political, like, too much. And sometimes there are videos. And she sends them. But she doesn't realize that if you're sending it through a chat, like using Kakao, they're saved onto the phone. And that like the Kakao's, then what happens is that the app itself gets super heavy, like, you know, it just gets filled. So what I ended up doing was I left some of the rooms, which is also funny because she also got mad at me for doing that. But I left a lot of her cacao rooms because it was just filled with her videos, like that's being stored onto her actual device. And when I left all the rooms, her space was down to like 1 gigabyte or something. It was just so small. And I fixed it for her, right? I fixed it. I was like, Grandma, now you won't get this pop-up message, and that like I told her, try not to send videos or pictures because those can make your phones have all these issues that you're seeing. And then like a couple of days later, she calls me. She's like, Jinri, what'd you do to my phone? I can't find some of these chat messages. And I'm like, Grandma, go to your friends and click on their name. You'll be able to chat with them. You won't have the messages that you've sent previously, but you can still talk to them. Just because I deleted doesn't mean I've actually put them in the trash can and like officially deleted it. So from that on, I kind of became like the family's IT/engineer. So any type of fixing, building, like support things, I always have to go. So like last Saturday, I cleaned my whole room and then I wanted to rest, but my grandma called because I bought her the exercising bicycle. My grandma called me like, what the hell did you send me? And I'm like, the exercising bicycle? And she's like, girl, I can't fix it. Or she said, it's too heavy and that it's not built. I was like, okay, Grandma, I'm on my way. So I went there. I had to bring Mia along because it was actually pretty heavy for me too. But I'm just like reading the manual of surprisingly Jinri was reading the manual, but I was like, screw it in, put the chair on, do another screwing, and then screw this and then connecting. So it was kind of funny because my auntie prepared a YouTube video to like build this, and I'm like, it's okay, I don't need this. Like the manual's pretty self-explanatory. Like, oh, is that true? And they just kept staring at me, but it was pretty cute. My grandma ended up saying, oh, you're better than your brother, but your brother can't do this, which is shocking because my grandma is one of those old grandmas where it's like the man in the family is always superior. So she's also very, you know, like my brother wasn't like, even I'm okay too because I'm my dad's daughter, but you know, like guys usually don't go inside the kitchen and all those stuff. So whatever like my brother buys is more valuable and vulnerable than whatever I get. But it was interesting that she's told me that, oh, usually Jinri's good at this. I was like, what? So if we were to divide the gender role in my family, I'm always the guy versus my brother's always like the female role where he take care, because he's a pharmacist, he knows his meds and everything. So if I get sick or if mom gets sick, we always go to my brother and be like, brother, I have this, blah blah blah. Like for instance, I took the meds for my stomach and it was just killing me, like I was dying. So I was like, hey brother, can you check my meds, because I don't know if it's like I'm having a bad reaction to it or blah blah blah. And he's actually like, oh, I'm shocked that like they're making you take this, and you should probably call them and say that you don't, like, it's not going well for you. And I'm like, oh, I don't like Korean doctors. They're kind of scary. They're very straightforward, and I don't know, they just like to get to the point. So I was like, it's okay. I'll just deal with it. So yeah, I'm the go-to girl for IT in the Lee family. So I like to fix things. And it kind of makes sense because even like back at GE, back in my internship, I did a lot of drilling. Like it was my first time drilling, but it was really fun, like doing the drilling and everything. So yeah, and I sent a lot of pictures of me like cutting the iron bar or like actually drilling or doing stuff. So my mom probably sent those pictures to my relatives, and now I became like the IT fixing girl. Grandma sounds fun. Grandma's actually really fun. I was thinking about, you know, doing a stream with her, which is like very, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know what reaction she's going to have. But she's really good with her English, so I won't be worried. But yeah, maybe as like an event, like a 10K follower. We haven't done that yet. I'll go to my grandma and I'll stream one day for like, you know, 1 or 2 hours and leave. The thing with my grandma is that she's so talkative, and that what I'm worried is that I won't be able to leave. My goal is always to stay in her house for less than 30 minutes, or else it just gets too much. No, I think so. She knows that I'm a YouTuber, and she thinks that I'm a very successful YouTuber. Hi Steve, sorry, I'm just talking a lot. But she'll talk. I'm worried that she'll talk about Korean politics with you guys, or like expose my family and like what my auntie and uncle does. So that's what I'm worried. I don't think, yeah, so I'd rather, it might be better to do vlog to test it, or like just to kind of like a podcast style. But like, cause most of my aunties and uncle are wealthy, and she's very proud of that, because she had a very hard past where like my grandpa, he ended up getting, his business ended up getting bankrupt. So my grandma, who lived in like a nice house with like a couple of rooms, I think, went from that to living in one room apartment. So it was just like a huge downfall ever since the bankruptcy. And so what she had to do was, she ended up, because she's from Busan, she ended up buying very, you know, well-known things in other places like Busan or like Jeju, like things related to like cooking and all those, and she walked around selling them back then, and she was able to send all my uncle and aunties to college. And so that's why like the memory of her was like putting one of those tapes, like her brand tapes on like the soy sauce. That's what I used to do when I was young, when I lived in Korea, was putting the brand tape on soy sauces or sesame oil, and then she'll go around to wealthy house saying, hey, this is a very famous thing back in Busan, and that like back then, because they didn't have good delivery system like coupang or everything, since we're talking like 1970s, 1980s right now. So she did a lot of like selling by herself. So I just remember like when I was born, she even worked till when I was born, because my auntie was still in college back then. So putting on tapes and then putting it on her cart, and then she'll like walk around the cart selling them. My grandma, since my grandma's not going to be on stream, she is very happy with the new president. She is very conservative. So, end stream if that happens. Yeah, I'll just like be like, grandma, mute. So she started the business from 1970s on till like couple years, I think till like 1997, 8. She did it for very long, because she had to support. So my mom's side has 6 siblings, including my mom. So she has 5 siblings, and so my mom went to college My mom got married in 1980 something. Got my brother in 1990. So she was still doing her business because my uncle to my aunt, my uncle and my mom is 10 years apart. So to support her or support till until my uncle, like they had to do business. Yeah. My mom was also very positive on bringing her to stream because my grandma's been really depressed lately. Like she has no one to talk to. So she always so whenever I go to like visit her, it's just non-stop. She repeats the same thing over and over and over and over again. And then she talks about my harp and then she's like, you graduated. And then she's like doing that and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, grandma, stop. So she's very lonely. But and that my mom thinks that if I'm doing a lot of YouTubing with her, that she'll enjoy it. So 감사합니다. So yeah, but she's not really nice with her words. So I don't really like hanging out with her. She got better like with me, but I think we don't want to send her to the center, because in Korea, if you send anyone to the senior center, it kind of means that, you know, like we don't care for her type of deal. So she lives alone, but not permanently. Yeah, she's very blunt. Like she actually, my grandma and I didn't get along a lot. Also the fact, during the day she has trouble walking. The reason why I have to take my grandma to the hospital is that I got a call. I'll be back.
Twiri! Don't cross the line! 지리야, 선 넘지 마! No! No! Don't listen to chat! Do not listen to chat! No! No, don't be happy! Stay! Stay! Do not move!
미안해요, 죄송해요. 술 마셔가지고. Guys, if I were to open a booth, I would have to invite my interns, like my Korean interns. If it can scan it better and find it better, yeah, that's so worthwhile. I'm going to see if we can visit their manufacturing or their research lab and look into their product more and learn about it. I think I should create a content where we get to tour the company. I think it'll be really cool, like all these startup companies. 9dog will work, Tensor will work, Scyther will work. Gotta bring those kids to Korea. I don't want to say kids, they're not kids, but wow. 조이야, 나올래? 조이야! 조이! What? Can you move? Okay, let's do push-up together. Ready? Push-up, let's go. 진짜 나 변태인가 봐. 나 앉아서 일하는 게 좀 좋다? Guys, I think I'm hentai. I like sitting down and working than traveling. Guys, sitting down working stream is easier than traveling stream. And I think I earn more money off of sitting down and working than traveling stream. Cause I spend too much money traveling. Mister, thank you for the money. It's all your gracious. Thanks for all the money you donate. Thank you for the money. I hope you donate some more. Please donate more. Thank you for money that you give to me. So I say thank you for the money. It's all for my stream. 더 프로페셔널 그렇죠. 오늘 내가 I thought I saved. Shoot, did I get caught playing games? ASAP! Doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm back, guys. 다시 왔어요. Ah, what were we talking about? Oh. 졸려. Ah, okay. Anyways, that's the grandma. I had plans yesterday. 뭐지? 나 내일 뭔가 약속이 있었는데. 아, 아니다. 데이트 약속이 있었다고요? 왜 이렇게 나랑 데이트하고 싶어요? 까중이님? 31일날 데이트 있습니다. 31일날. I have date on the 31st, so it will be short stream. Ah, this week has been a lot of short streams. 아니오래. 제 외모랑 안 어울린다고요? 아, 맞아요. 저는 여신이잖아요. Anyways, let's talk a bit about Twiri, guys. 우리 좀 딴 얘기 할까? 제 얼굴 아냐고요? 느낌 왔어요. 그 말투에서 얼굴 아는 거 알아요? 사람의 말투를 보면은 이 사람이 잘생겼다, 못생겼다, 이 매너가 좋은지 이런 거 딱 다 티나거든요. So, for today, 사진 올려달라고? 아, 올린다고요? 편하신 대로 하세요. Date as in doctor's appointment? 뭐지? 언제든 올려주세요. So let's talk about Twiri, guys. Twiri, 한번 얘기해볼게요. Who knows what Twiri is? You're back to work. So, I'll be honest. I got burnt out from programming because back then we used to have like lots of people making updates and working on it, but right now it's been mostly me. So doing programming by myself for someone who's not really good at programming has been a bit tough, not gonna lie, especially because I'm learning it at the same time. So I did step away from Twiri, but I think what we should do is, I talked about this the other day, but we gotta market it. Like, you know, we talked about Reddit, or we talked about other programs, and I think that's another good way of trying. Oh, bye, Jetty. Thanks for the help today. 모바일이라고? 뭐가. 트위리가 뭐냐면, 제가 예전에 개발을 그 시청자들이랑 같이 한 게 있어요. 그 이제 방송 저같이 이제 학고 방송을 키워줄 찾을 수 있는 그런 거를 이제 개발을 했는데 마케팅이 안 돼가지고 좀 이제 수요가 없어요. 그래서 haven't gotten any new entries from the submission page in a while, so maybe saying we should probably do another round of getting small streamers on board with Twiri, right? So I think I want to do something more like data collection would be interesting to do. Programming wise, honestly, I don't think it needs too much updates for now. Like, I know there's still a lot of bugs that we have to correct and stuff, but... And then another programming thing I want to work on, since we worked on CSS, is Together. 저희가 Together 페이지가 있어요. 있는데 1도 손을 안 댔거든요. 근데 이제 한국 투수들이 조금씩 생기고 있으니까는 그래도 한국 투수들이 디코를 별로 안 쓰고 Together를 많이 사용하시는 것 같아서 그거를 조금 한번 좀 꾸며보자라는 마인드로 해보고 싶긴 하거든요. That's a great question, Knight. If you want to type in Together language, they should have some. Or no, it's not Together. Tweet 뭐시기죠? 뭐냐? Tweety Lang! Exclamation Tweety Lang. It'll tell you which language we wrote it in. Yeah. 그래서 I want to work on Together. So a couple of programming ideas, and then lastly is finishing my website. Because I am so sick of Jinri-ko that cost me $75 to have it for a year, and that we haven't gotten anything on it. 제가 질리다 시오가 있는데 지금 그게 아무것도 안 되고 있어요. So again, with my programming stream, on a normal day, today is an exception because this is why freelancer sucks, since everyone thinks I am free and that they all don't have time, which is a complete I have to take my grandma to the hospital. So on a normal programming day, I'm hoping to do the myth of programming, and then I'm hoping to do a bit of our language learning. That is still there. We have a couple of them left, so I want to edit those before I do the other ones. But we'll do those two because, you know, those two will take like an hour 30 minutes. And then after, I'm planning on every Monday or every like late night on Discord to learn a bit of React so that we can like move on with finishing my website. But we'll do a bit of website working, and then we'll do a bit of data collection. So I'll try to make at least my programming stream to be longer and still incorporate a bit of programming or a bit of designing like CSS or those type of things. So there are things that I would like to do. My ultimate goal is, if I'm introducing to someone, I want to have a resource. I want to have like, you know, a place that we can have people go to and be like, hey, this is what I do. So what normal programmers have, they have a website where they introduce themselves and then introduce all the projects that they've done, and that's what I'm hoping to create out of Jinri-ko, and include everything that we created through my stream, like Twiri, the blockchain project that we're gonna do. We also have our RNG station RNG thing that we wanted to do. I want to move it there so that we have different project docs that people can click on and use. So that's my ultimate goal for Jinri CEO. Yeah, it'll end up being a portfolio, which will be great. That's the hope that I have. Any other things that we want to talk about? In terms of Tweety, I'll definitely just end up doing more data collection and getting feedback from streamers, because those people are who we care about. And then we really need to figure out how to work with Reddit. So I don't know, like my Tuesday streams and Monday stream will kind of overlap, but I think I'll just make my Tuesday streams a bit brainless content, like mostly, unless I just end up talking about, hey, like what's the hardest thing about work? Like in 2 days, I had to switch the March and my Wednesday and Thursday, but like the Thursday of March 31st, we're gonna do like a top 10 workplace trends for 2022. So if it isn't like that, like anything that's doing marketing for Twiri or anything, I'll just do it on Mondays. So we'll have a really long Monday stream doing actual like business and tech to support. But that's the plan. Anything else you guys want to hear or see from me in terms of like development, please tell me. I will try to do them, unless they're like too hard, that I'll just not. But it'll also be great if you guys can help me program Tweety a bit too later if I have troubles, because I'm busy, especially because I have to edit my own videos. Yeah. But 디코에 사진 올리는 거 못 찾았다고요? 내려가면은 플라스틱 서저리 컨설턴트에 올리면 돼요. Oh, thank you. So, yeah. And then in terms of blockchain project, I will push that off until NFT is much more positive. Because even in the Korean chat community, it seems that people aren't willing to do NFT in terms, like, especially with pictures. Our idea was different, but still, I am going to push that back, because that's also another programming. So I will be focusing on studying React so that I can finish my website and combine every project that I have, like RNG and everything, to my website, plus doing a bit of together CSS, and then after we'll get back to blockchain. So I think that's the goal. Sounds good? Any questions? So today I will end early. I think we've done enough. We'll call it a day, since I have nothing else to talk about, unless you have something interesting to tell me. But yeah, I'm done. I'm tired. Too much energy. Also, drinking beer at this time isn't a good idea, but cheers, guys. Guys, but also the fact that I've like lost a lot of programmers is a bit depressing. So we gotta get back and gain all the programmers. My YouTube, it's been interesting. It's yesterday and today I got a couple of follows, but I don't want you guys to follow my YouTube. Because I want it to be girls. Just follow Jinri Code and Jinri Co. And then Jinri TV YouTube, don't follow it. That I want it to be just for girls. Yeah, I don't know why all of a sudden it's been so many girls. Yeah, Tweety's been going on for 2 years. Once my painting class gets done, I'm gonna focus on learning game dev. Yeah, you should really do that. Yeah. Tweety. So in terms of Tweety, I think the development's like 90% done. We just have to get a lot of data and get people using it. I identify as a woman when when visiting that channel. Thank you. That's what we need. We need people to be a girl. Let me check. Aw, thank you, Farmer. Yeah, some of the videos I just couldn't because I keep forgetting, but a lot of my TikTok will definitely have no videos. I need crowdsourcing data because a lot of the data that we need can't be scraped. So that's the issue. 사진 올렸어요? 맞아요. 여기 맞아요. 이거 까중이님 아니잖아. 우리 사기치려고 그래. What is the data again? We need someone to watch the streamer and get their like personality. 눈 너무 그거 했는데? 뽀샵 너무 썼는데? 야. Chat vibe and stream vibe are the main ones. Yeah, those two are the data that we need. So, for those who don't know what Twiri is, let me show you. 짜잔! Twiri입니다. This is Twiri. So you click on the important factors and then this and then sub only, maturity and this and this. I've never seen that before. Yeah, 맞아요. Cheers to Twiri developers. Who are you going to get today? 통이, 배들, 윤이, 줄리엔님 누군지 모르겠다. Hi, I like beer. Bubbly. It's been so long. So yeah, we gotta figure out how to... My goal, guys, now that I think about it, is any streamer I meet next time, I wanna have a day where I can promote my program to streamers. That would be pretty cool. So the thing that we need in terms of development... No, I don't think we need any development help right now. I just need marketing help. We just need marketers. Do they have a category for marketing? That's what we need, guys. 지금 딱 마케팅이 필요한데. How is it gonna benefit them though? That's where you use friend chance. 친구 찬스. 그렇게 해서 하는 거지 뭐. You would rather create a raid system? That's crazy. I don't think market... This is why you should respect other job fields. I don't like that type of marketing. It's like scam marketing. Then they'll think my program is scam. That's the least, like, that's not what I want. You know how Fanshim did their marketing, guys? He just asked his friend who's very famous to use it. So that's why I'm just saying, hey, can you just use it? Can you just use it? Because it's not like a random streamer that I'm gonna be asking. I'll ask like close friends, so. I think that's what I'll do. 아, 진짜 근데 오래 했다. I work too long. I don't know how I did marketing back in the days. I don't think I have marketing personalities. You just have to know how to scam people, but I think I suck at scamming. But yeah, scamming for me is like the hardest thing to do. 뭐 하냐고요? 그냥 멍 때리고 있어요. Hey, try streaming in the subway. That's too hard. 이거 못해요. Anyways, guys, let's end for today. 여기까지 합시다. 멍 때리기 좋네요. 아, 피곤해. 너무 졸려. 너무 몸이 안 좋아서. Okay, guys, today that's all. 여기까지 합시다. I will upload these on YouTube, the myth, and then I'll start studying tonight. Let's call it a day. I don't want to deal with life. 그러게. 친구들이 다 걸려서 아프다고 하니까. 저는 안 걸리는 그건가 봐요. 제 성격인가 봐. 아, 그러게. I should finish the beer, guys. Yeah. Guys, 조동님. Guys, also, we'll have a nice, neat content coming up this Friday. 씨 취한데? 씨 취하고 있어. Oh no, I'm getting drunk. This Friday, I will be going to K University. Oh, yeah, that's your $8 beer. To do some K-popping for Gen Y. And then next week, I will be going to Gyeonggi University to K-popping with 누구냐? 재미. So those two schools I'll go and then edit them to meet a traditional. 경희대가 거기가 유행이에요? 경희 나 통희 경희대 경희걸? 경희라 했나? I might do. 경희대는 한의대로 알려주구나. 진짜요? And also, guys, I still have my DSLR 도노고. 잠깐만. We haven't gotten any DSLR. 이거 아니구나. 그 도노고 yet. So 잠깐만. Yeah. 그때 얼마 받았니 우리? How much did I earn the other day? I talked with Sora and asked her DSLR price. Oh, not DSLR, mirrorless. How much did we earn the other day? Did anyone keep track? But I asked how much it cost for Sora and everyone, because I've been looking into it. It was funny because like when I met with Amy, she also mentioned about it. So expensive. Like what the heck? And then I was like, I was blaming it on people saying you guys made this place too high quality. But because I'm more like a PC streamer than IRL streamer, I think it's worth spending some money on DSLR. Add another 0. How much did we earn, guys, the other day? Who remembers? Come on, 50에다가 someone gave me 150. 200. 200. 270? Okay. Oh, not bad. Not bad start. 그래서 지금 I'm debating between the one that was 1,000 to 3,000. Isn't that so expensive? 와, 미친 것 같아. But it's just a thought. So if you guys are wanna help out with me looking prettier. What is kitlet? The one that's contained with it? Yeah. So I'm going to visit Woogie. She has the $1,000 like lens and body. Don't you think so? So I'm thinking 1,000 is fine, but Woogie has weird lighting. Like it doesn't look like she's using a DSLR, but it might just be that her stream looks just so dark. So at least I'm thinking 1.5 at max. So if you guys this is an IRL camera. This is an IRL. M200 kit? 아니야. Not in Korea. It might be less than 1K in US, but in Korea it wasn't that cheap. Yeah, Korean price is so expensive. Just the body for the M200 was $600. Yeah, this is the home stream camera. 스키즈님 어서 오세요. Why not get one from here? Sorry, oh my god, local. I was gonna be such an asshole. I was be like, do I look like I'm in US? Don't make me mad. I'm getting drunk. I don't want to go to my grandma. 가기 싫어. Or does anybody want to send it to me as a gift? Is that an a-hole move, guys? In Korea, just the body itself was $600 because I Google searched it. 와, 이건 되게 싸다. Are you sure you don't think I need a pretty lens? But why do people? Oh, and then I was going to go to. Did I tell you I was gonna go to the place? 뭐라고 해야 되지? I'll buy it for myself and you can post pics and videos. What? 뭐라는 거예요? 쿠팡 has for really? Favor. So you want me to just use their thingy? Gosh, what if it doesn't have the same effect? I want to be like Sora. Wait, maybe Sora just looks really pretty because she's just pretty, period. 아씨, 갑자기 현타 오네. Really? M200 쿠팡. 캐논. This is body though. body만 아니야? So you don't want me to get the lens? 기다려봐. 어디지? 야, send me the 쿠팡 one. 와, 왜 이렇게 싸 얘는? Wait, but should I not get that lens then? They have a lens for... They told me... Cause I asked a lot of people who does these type of streaming. 뭔가 이런... They specialize in streaming thingamabobby. So they told me to get the FFM 220mm. 200래. 22mm. FFM 22mm. 이거니? F lens. This one. 아, not FF가 아니야? EF였어? Oops. EFM이구나. Sorry. Can't read my handwriting. You're only streaming at... 근데, but here's the thing, Extended. There's a reason why people recommend these type of lenses as a streamer slash YouTuber? Don't you think so? Because they won't get any incentive even if they sell me these things. So don't you think there's a reason why they recommended me this product? 캠에 쓰는 건 거의 정해져 있는 것 같던데? 어느 거요? The reason why they're recommending it is because it's wide. What's wide? Like this wide? 그러게, why are they recommending me this? Guys, persuade me. So what's good about wide lens? If you're actually using it as a camera, maybe, but if it's webcam use, the kit lens should be fine. 그래? 나 모르니까. I'm not familiar with this. So you don't want the out-focused background? Do you guys not want the out-focused background, guys? Really? 이거면 돼? So it's because you're saying it's 15 to 44? 45? Oh, and I think it also has the tripod, right? Does this have the tripod? So I might need money for lighting. 씨. Ah, so would rather just buy the kit? Gosh. You guys are too smart. I can't scam you. But I just wanted to say high-end was 3K. 그래? Can I round it up, guys? Can I round it up? Can I just get $40 as service fee? 아 근데 okay wait, I have a reason why I need one. Cause setting up fee is $200. Setup fee. 어때 현실적으로 reality. Cause I need setup fee. You want me to set it up? Shoot. Oh really? 진짜로? Do you think I can set it up? Cause everyone got. That's what you know. The intern who came to 진짜 I hate being an engineer. Okay, reality. 그래. Okay. Give me money. 아 진짜 대박이네. 진짜 아니 cause I need lighting. 진짜 내가 왜 why did I graduate with engineering degree? 진짜 내가 왜 engineering이냐고. 진짜. Okay, reality then. Okay. So since give me money, man. Guys, hey. 얼마 나온 거야? Why did people buy it for $1,000? Not two. Thank you. 진짜 I hate you guys for being smart. Why are you guys so smart? 에이씨. 그러게. Not two. You had to give me $105 cause they have fee. It's okay. I can take the fee. See, this outfocuses. Yay! 로꼬. 와 미쳤다. 와 we're already halfway. 이건 뭐야? What people say? Okay. Why are you guys so smart? People said that it's better to do it on tripod. So what they do is because the table in Korea is so small. 잠깐만. I'll measure my table size. Oh, that's true. Okay, core. I can have space because I can just pull the table. Cause my table space. Actually, we should be doing 57.5 뭐야 이거 미터야? Meters. So for safety wise, they would rather have a tripod than mounting. 근데 이건 되게 좋다. They have lights also. Dude, this comes April 26th. Centimeter. Centimeter, 50. Because it's made in China. The one extended scent. 진짜 똑똑하네. Guys, I guess we're halfway through our DSLR setting. 아니, why leave professional and set it up by myself? I know you guys want stream content, but why? But I will ask Seon. Seon said she's willing to help, so that's fine, right? To set up in the new place? Set what up in the new place? It's so close, yeah. Come on, Phantom, what the heck? Do you need more beer? Yeah. Oh, do you guys want to see the possibility of which one's gonna be my room? Wait, I have to figure out. I should probably, let's go back to just chatting. Do you guys see how much I don't want to take my grandma to the hospital? I don't want to go to the hospital. It's gonna be my title. Yeah, I have to leave in like... I'll try to show the room without exposing where I'm gonna live. Grandma, what? Wait, but I don't want to buy that one. Wait, the other one was cheaper. Oh, no, not that one. The one you showed me before is actually faster shipping. Also, Sora told me to buy it IRL because online there might be fake ones. Cause this one, the one you sent at the beginning is made in Malaysia, Philippines, Costa Rica. Yeah. Oh. 내 걸려. shoes always laggy. 뭔가? I find it better to buy hardware offline? Yeah. Why'd you add 69 though, Phantom? Thank you, Phantom. $10.80. Where's the house that I was gonna be in? Oh, 여긴데? 뭔가? Well, I can show you the old place that I was gonna go, but now it's not is here. I can just take a They should. Half of what I sent was for Lost Ark? Okay. So the ooh! It's okay. This isn't the place I was gonna go anyways. We haven't decided the place, but this was one of the options, but it's got cancelled. But this was so I was gonna have. Mia said if we're going to be. I don't think this is So the reason why we put this as an option was that it was 3-room, but it was way too expensive. Because obviously the more room it has, it gets expensive. So we're probably gonna be in like a 2 place and he's gonna probably give me a room. So the saddest thing, it was like, cause we were gonna try to stay in Jeonse, but I don't have money. 돈이 없어서 전세 못 살아요. I don't know why they have 2 bathrooms. So I was gonna get this room. Guys, right? So I was gonna be like, okay, well, like I'll set the camera, right? I'll set the camera like right here, and then I'll have like, and then I'll have like around this area, I'll have like a reels background so that I can do some reels, and camera set up here. But this room is very small. And then in the background, I was gonna have like a setting. What was it? But it ended up being way too expensive for how much we're looking for, so we ended up not getting this place. 진짜, cause here the monthly fee is like $1,800. And that's all of Jinri's income. So I'd rather use that money to buy a mirrorless, not DSLR camera. Sad. Anyways. Guys, should we call it a day? Because I have to go. Also guys, my DSLR's bank account is open, so feel free. My parents were here for a week and half this month, and everyone was streaming on 3 TVs and tablets, so I only have like 150. Oh. 미러리스도 괜찮다고요? 아니, 그러니까 돈 해주세요. 돈 주셈. 커피 한 3번 안 마시면은 15불이거든요? 15,000원이잖아요. 좀 넣어주세요. So I will then get probably the preset. I'll still talk with... Do you think it's useless to talk with streamers then? Why did they cost 1,000? They keep telling me it's $1,000. You guys are worrying me. 다들 막 1,000불이라고 해. 100만 원이래. 근데 나만 왜 80만 원이냐고. 이거 이상하지 않아? 암만 생각해도 이상해. 아, 이건 좀 그래. 좀 냄새 난다고. 자연스러웠죠. Anyways. 오케이. 갈게요 이제. Bye guys. Nice talking to you. See you guys tomorrow. I will be doing stock tomorrow, guys, by the way. Since I'm gonna be busy on the 31st, so. 괜찮아요. Yeah, I'll say hi to grandma. See you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And that's all. No.